Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Homegrownradio.net.
One house with us right now. We got Twin Towers.
Hey,
what's going on? What's going on?
Man, Matt Ock, you know what I'm saying? Quincy Jones.
What's good?
You
What's
know
good,
what I'm saying?
man?
How y'all been, brothers?
Blessed, man. We just always working. You know us, man.
Blessed and busy.
Yeah.
Blessed and busy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I
Being
can-
bored and ain't doing shit.
No,
right?
I can't complain either way. You know?
That's right.
That's a horrible life.
That's a horrible life. Now, man, talk to us about this Casual Fridays, man. I know that's what you're working on. That's what you have out right now. But
See, we finished that what, like about September.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what it is it's a tape that we did. You know, I mean, we had fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? It obviously has like various undertones of the show Workaholics.
Uh-huh.
Which is ironic because that's actually the project, the album we're working on. So yeah, with Casual Fridays, there are a couple like skits on there we borrow from the shows that help, you know, like hint towards concepts of songs, things like that. We didn't borrow too much, but all of it, you know, it was just a fun thing where we could just show people, because we had been working on this album for a minute, and it got to a point where it's like, yo, we're knocking this song out, and then we're like, you know what, we're going a different direction sonically. So it's like, let's not waste these tracks. Let's put them on something that people can at least, you know, sink the teeth into while we're really cooking up like the main dish. You know what I'm saying?
how do you maintain being solo artists while putting things together? Like, 'cause I know that has to be pretty interesting. Let's say in the midst of recording this, it's like, damn, you know, Maddox has more material to actually create an album at this point in time. Do you just venture off and then go with the solo shit, or do you say, you know what, let's?
Yeah, I mean, we're going through that right now.
Oh yeah, I was just
you know,
because it's even harder now because like we're so used to putting like work together easy because we used to live together. Mm-hmm. Now he has his own situation, and
he ain't fucking with you no more. Huh?
Nah, man,
Gotcha.
he ain't coming to the crib.
Gotcha.
No, but it's one of those things where like, you know, it's different because I'm not used to having to send him stuff and wait and, you know, call him, you know, all this stuff. But we're getting work done. But as far as the solo stuff, I mean, I got the stuff in my house, so there's times where.
So what is it? He like curving you for your verses?
No, you know what, to be honest,
like,
it's dope,
you know, I'm going solo.
Like what it is, like something like while I know he's writing on something, because the main problem was we would get these beats and I would write before him. And I'll be like, all right, I need to stop. And then so while he's like trying to get, you know, his work
trying
done,
to like play catch up.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, hey, I'm writing something for me. I'm about to record.
I don't know what you doing.
Yeah.
I got this shit done already.
Yeah, he can't wait, which is good. You know, I want him to keep it going because he thrives. Like his solo stuff is like crack right now, so I'm not mad at it.
Does that keep you on your toes though?
100%. I tell him that all the time.
We have these talks a lot. Yeah.
I mean, the best thing about us two is it's always going to be competitive, you know, but in a great way where it's like on the track together, or, you know, even if we're trying to outdo each other, if it's, you know, my project and I just want him on there for a verse, you know, it's always one of those things where we're trying to make sure we belong on the record, even though we're, you know, we got a bloodline, but we want to show people that's not why we fuck with each other like that. It's like we also would just do this, you know. So
how are you guys like dealing with social media nowadays? I mean, there's so many outlets and to reach out to your fans and them see who you guys are. Are you the type of artist, and we can speak collectively and individually, that want people to get a sense of who you are, invite them into your world, or like, man, all right, some things I don't want you to know and kind of figure out?
It's a fine line because I know personally, me as a person, like outside the booth, outside making music, off the stage, like I can be a private person. It took me a while to even get to the Instagram and stuff like that. And anybody knows me now, like I used to be way more active on the Facebook and stuff like that. I just haven't, you know, just made it a priority really, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's definitely a dope tool. I mean, I know some people kind of oversaturated a little bit, you know, after a while nobody cares about the invites on Facebook, things like that, you know what I'm saying? And we learn cause and effect that you can't always count on the numbers that goes to show, things like that. But it definitely is good for outreach and like, hey, there's a new track, new video, because these days people only have so many seconds of attention they want to dedicate. You know what I'm saying? So if it's quick, you make it the most easiest thing. It's like, hey, you know what? I gotta, just like he did. He plugged, you know, the mixtape. It's like you put it on someone's page and just all they got to do is click. Like that's the best thing.
Casual Fridays, it's out right now. Give them the information of how they can download it, how they can support it. And again, the reason why you didn't put it for purchase because these were kind of leftover tracks that you constructed and put together.
You know, I can't even say they were left over because at a point, like some of them definitely were like, you know, this will fit great on this sonically. But there were definitely some tracks where we're like, you know what, let's craft this around this concept. So it's not so much like here, take the leftovers, but it's like here's a little bit of, you know, of like some new some, because I can't lie, some of those tracks in there we sat on for
He was
like maybe
no.
a year. We've been waiting to
Let
get
it-
those out. You know what I'm saying? So actually, we even put a track that was supposed to be on the album. We just gave that away. You know, and then
Which one was that?
It's called Unconditional. We didn't send you guys
Oh,
that
okay,
one,
okay,
but
okay.
it's definitely, if you listen to it, has that album feel. You're like, it's okay. This stands out. You know, but you know all the info, man. You the social media cat.
I guess. I mean, SoundCloud / Tower Gang.
Gang.
It's on there. You can get. I mean, I know that SoundCloud has it where you can't download the whole thing at once. So we also got it at twintower.bandcamp.com. It's the first thing on there. You can download it in bulk, MP3, however you want it. And yeah,
If you
pretty
want
much.
to support it, anything you like, you want to post, just put hashtag Casual Fridays, hashtag Tower Gang. Like, that's the best way to support it, because you know it's all about the social media and the tags and everything these days. You know.
All right, so 2015, man. What do you want to make sure? Again, we'll say collectively as Twin Towers, but again, you know, individually, Maddock and Quincy Jones, man. What do you guys want to make sure you do before 2015 is done?
I just want.
Or what goals do you guys have in mind?
That's
I
like
want it
out.
where there's no way you can't find Tower Gang everything.
Homegrown Radio.